Breakup stage 2. You have this void, you have this hope, you have this dream, you have this excitement that one time, that one incident that you had where you guys said you love each other, where you guys said you're in love with each other, you're going to be with each other forever, is going to come back. But that void is confused by many arguments, many need for external validation. Do you still love me? Are you talking to that other person? This intense desire for gratification and immediate satisfaction that they're going to be with you forever. That void is gone. Now you're trying to replace that and understand what you can do to fix it as quickly as possible, to deal with it, to control it, to fight it, to conquer it, and to be strong. Well, those are all the things that will lead you to have resentments against yourself. In the practice of mind hygiene, we only think about ourselves. Here's an example of something that happened with the patient, is that what happened was they were going through a breakup, and when they went out to hang out with their friends, this person displayed their fears that you're not validating me. I'm taking time to take care of myself when I'm going through something hard. And that's an internal implicit bias. That is an implicit resentment bias. That means that I have not taken enough time to understand myself, to trust myself through this breakup. And in turn, I'm taking it out on somebody else. But here's the thing about it is I don't even know it because I'm mindless to the behavior. In mind hygiene, which is supported by medical evidence, heavily draws from mindfulness. Actually, the base is mindfulness. The need to seek approval after a breakup is not a bad thing. If you don't know it, it is. Mindfulness helps reduce self-judgment and increases self-compassion. Here's the thing about aces your life with mind hygiene is A, accept your awareness. C is communicate your compassion. I believe compassion is an action step. I got to take an action step that I don't want to. I trust myself. I love myself because of that, because I know I'm doing something that is in my best interest that I don't want to, but will compound and will lead me to win over and over and over again, so long as I keep on doing it when nobody is there. When nobody's giving me any validation, nobody knows what I'm doing, I will elevate my game. And in my mind, maybe I'm trying to compete. But that competition is keeping me away from alcohol. It's keeping me away from drugs, keeping me away from eating bad, from gambling, and staying at home by myself, hanging out with my pets and creating instead. And this is the new drug, right? The new drug is to inspire you through the techniques that I've developed living alone by myself. By the way, I am Dhruva MD, and I'm a practicing board-certified family doctor, and I've lived alone most of my life. I've been single for 10 years, and have been single on purpose for 7 years. And the journey from self-hate to self-love took me 5 years. And that's the value that I bring to you. Is I'm not trying to give you any advice. I'm just inspiring you through what I've done. A pilot study and randomized control trial of mindful self-compassion program in the Journal of Clinical Psychology, which shows that self-compassion training, a form of mindfulness, reduces harsh self-criticism and improved emotional resilience post-trauma. Improved emotional resilience post-trauma. There are some other therapies that mind hygiene heavily draws from. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy and eye movement desensitization reprocessing therapy, which I talk about in other videos. When it comes to emotional resilience and self-compassion, it needs to compound over a period of several years. You can say that you have compassion for yourself, but do you believe that about yourself? For example, if somebody says something good to you, do you believe that about yourself? If somebody says something bad to you, do you believe that about yourself? If either of those are confusing, you may not believe in yourself. But if you write down, I believe in myself that I will take the next best compassionate step to be the next version of myself, which is not texting them back for 1 second, you already have created another belief. You're being mindful, you're being intentional, you're being purposeful. You have a different mission, vision, purpose now of just serving yourself, and you're doing it 1 second at a time. Now you have aces your life with mind hygiene completely. You've accepted the awareness. You're not fighting it. You're not mindless to it. You have been compassionate, taken an action step. You understood that you're going to do this alone and you need to do this alone. Do you want a bunch of external influences, including me? You don't want to listen to me. You just want to inspire from me. And S is to soften the process. Don't make it seem like it's hard. When you write everything down that you're thinking, you will be unstoppable. You won't need anybody because you'll have trusted yourself. But here's the trouble with it is that you may need to write for 1 to 90 seconds every 90 minutes for several years to get it implicitly in your head that whenever something happens to you, it has nothing to do with anybody else but you. If you found this valuable, there will be a link in the description to a Mind Hygiene PDF. Please subscribe, comment, share the video if somebody else needs to see it that you think is going through a breakup and having a hard time and needs to find a solution that's supported by medical evidence where you may not have to take a bunch of meds for now. In the next video, we'll be talking about breakup stage 3. You can't move on if you're still mad at yourself. Namaste.